Hi, TVUSD ELA teachers. It's your TOSA Michelle Loza here. And I wanted to touch base again on the gradebook setup and just to be really clear on how that score conversion is going to happen for you. So if you look back on the assignments that we had created for the Common District Writing Benchmark Assessments category, for the writing benchmark, we had to kind of break it down into those three separate assignments to represent the three parts of your rubric. So if I click on conventions, just kind of a reminder, we had conventions, we had our abbreviation, we're in the Common District Benchmark category, but remember we also had to select marks and then we had to specifically select either the 4-point or 5-point rubric depending on your team. I believe it was 8th and 12th grade that have a 5-point and everybody else had the 4-point. Then we put the points that it would be worth. So for conventions, the area was 20 and the other two areas we had 40. Multiplier of 1, we save that, and what we have as a result when we actually look at the grade book, we now have, you see we have, we're not going to put in the final yet, we're looking at these three areas of the Common District Writing Benchmark. Then you're just putting in the rubric score. So here we have a student that scored, 3 on conventions, 4 on evidence, a 2 on organization. Then on the back end, the system is creating that percentage for you. So then we can see the overall percentage at this point is 85%. Here we have a student that scored 2s across the board on the 4-point rubric, and it's a plus or minus scale. So they have a 75%. So you could put in either like the 2+ or 3+, depending. So there shouldn't be points or percentages being entered here because that's going to throw off your results. The system is set up specifically so that way the rubric is already in there for you, and then we'll generate that percent. Now, obviously once we do the final exam, which is out of a clear 100 points, so that way, if that student gets a 95% on that, that will give us an overall percentage of 90% in the Common District Benchmarks category. So make sure you set your grade book up. I can send that video out again as well. I'll attach it to this. To make sure that you did set up that rubric and then put in your rubric score for each of those areas. So that way you have the percentage that you're supposed to have. If you have any other questions or concerns, feel free to email me, mloza, Loza, at tvusd.ca. K12.ca.us. Thanks.